deep half passive, okay? So he's gonna enter whatever method he wants, okay? So, nice. As we've done, right, the concept he wants is most of my weight this way, leaving my leg. If I sound like a retard, I've had 2 hours sleep and I can barely string a sentence together, so. Right, he ultimately wants to keep my leg, shut up, what? Thanks. Got all the 3 kids with me, normal. Right, now in this position, ultimately it's about what my leg's doing. Now, in reality, I've got 2 options, okay? I can be fully disengaging even further, trying to extract, or I can do the opposite. If he's trying to keep it elevated, I can fire all the way in, okay? Now, what I mean by that is that they're my 2 methods of escape. Now, I can do rotational stuff, but fundamentally they're just a variation of one of those 2 things, okay? So, as I'm in this position, he's got a nice deep half guard, he's starting to execute the sweep. First one I, in reality, always look for, okay, is I get as forward loaded into his head as possible. Now, my left leg is currently constraining that idea, okay? So what I'm gonna look to do is arc my body this way to try and take some weight off my foot so I can get my left toes into the mat. So as he's playing, I might do this, and I'm do that. And you see, I'm just straighten my left leg out into like a sprinter stance. Now, what that's doing is smashing his head to the mat. Now when Ethan's moving around, trying to get the sweep, okay, it's much more difficult, okay? So then as I'm in that position, in this scenario where he's got the hook, then I can start to curl my foot a little bit. See, rather than my toes being in, I curl my feet, and that allows me to be a little bit more centered on my base. My hand punches, and then I can start to slide off this side. And that'll work for whatever like foot combination he's got. So if he does something different. Thanks, mate. Original. Okay, so look here. Me being sat on this foot, major constraining factor. My nearest arm to his legs, I'm gonna go forwards, okay? But then as I go forwards, I don't just stay in the same orientation, perpendicular. I'll start to like rotate 45 degrees here, and I'm angling my hips in, okay? As I'm in that position here, life is much better. Then I wanna work on this leg, so I can start to go circle, beautiful. Now I'm in a better position to stand up, drive, and keep circling around, until I'm sat down to the second side. Then here, even if he's like trying with his legs up or whatever, it's fine. You just feel like a strike, clearly not something like that. Makes sense? So it's a side to side transition, but the key thing is constrain his head. The amount of times I see this taught, right, and guys are like, yeah, you just like step around, and then you'll get fucking swept and complacent, right? For me, it's about how you can dominate his head posture. First, go here, beautiful. Heavy like that. Might even like chill out here a bit. Enjoy that?
No, not really.
No. Okay. This is his next problem. So as I'm in that position, whatever he's doing with his leg, buckle my knee out a little bit. That allows me to sit up. Drive his head, no matter what he's doing here, as long as I'm heavy on the head. Beautiful. Get over to that position. Now I can just circle down into that. Reverse half guard. Try and with his leg nice and tight. Fine. Keep striking, keep kicking out, moving up his body until I can get access to that knee. So I don't have that here, so don't try that right out in that position. Get rid of it, send it to the pass. Happy? 1, 2, 3. Right, next. So, a couple of things I can do, right? Same principle, dominating head, free my left leg. So as I'm in this position, obviously you can like swinging, I'm going to be baiting and stuff. As soon as I get a bit of an opportunity, I'm going to do forwards lean, step my leg back a bit. So as tight as Ethan wants to be with his right arm, right here, and jacked up, can't do shit. Go forwards, a little bit of a lean, right hand comes in, I'll start to catch this. Now I'm separating his arm away from his head to play from there, Ethan. Suddenly left just much easier for me. Okay, then I can sprawl, go straight out. Okay? That's the side, that's the side, come on. Come on, here we go. So, as he's playing, there is no space. Don't go hunting for it here, because then it gets swept. Okay, so what I like to do first, twist him over to this side. You see how I've raised my knee a little bit, constrain him. That's fine, right hand comes in, push my left leg back a little bit, scoop his head up. Then I can just back through. Okay, So the key is utilising my leg motion to separate his head away from his arm a little bit. This is a problem, that's an opportunity. Make sense? Now, utilising this one and combining the last one, there's a back take in here as well. So look, it's nice and tight from the ship. I'm trying to get this, I can't get anything going. So I'm like, fine. Hands, start to hit backwards. Cool. Go back. Now, I'm going to start to separate that. Instead of sprawling all the way out, I'm going to do the same one we just did. Brace his face all the way over here. Now, so I've made my knee shallow out of this gap here, keeping it nice and high. I'm going to grandy roll through, second leg. Whoa, very nice. In non-detailed terms, here, get your knee out, flex it the way you're going. Right, knee's obviously going to be incentivised, and if he isn't tight enough for the back take, I might go like this. So what's he going to do when I do that? It's tight. Grip, arm round his arse, don't actually touch his arse. Here, left leg comes in, pinch it across, so there's a pinch across, grip his far hip, cut, and take it back. There's two there, if you can fancy the back take, go for the back take, if not, hit the bicep and sprawl. So again, you've got to get a bad spot, swing around, go. Look, back nose, forward pressure, capture, back, sprawl into this position, then just into a half guard pass, right? The opportunity is made by swinging forwards and backwards, and you get that separation of hand from head. You can use that one to go to the second side that we've just done, hit the back take, okay? Happy? Good. 1, 2, 3. So play from there, young man. Like that. Play from there. Miserable, right? Because I'm constraining that leg, I'm really smashing that thing up. So he's going to start to push through. That's number one. Have a go at that. Next, I'm going to do something similar, okay, but now I'm going to take an inside grip here. Okay? So I'm going to go drive up, step around. Same detail, but I'm going to do something different now. Similar to what we did earlier, my base is much better. He's going to be starting to like throw me out and stuff like that's fine. But when I've got option and I've righted my base for a second, I go over, step, and I want to step here. I want this one to cross this one. I can't flip with me sitting in this one. Step, and then that allows me to pivot this one through. Sit in the saddle. Oh, yeah. You like that, Josh? I like it. So he thinks he's being fucking Xanadu or whatever, because flick tapping, doing shit rapping.
You don't like to rap music, do you?
Good. It's okay. Here, manage to get this inside, step up. Now, don't be low with this. The lower you are, the more powerful Ethan is. The more I drive this motherfucker up, lift his hamstring. I elevate his hips. So I can sit on his hamstring. That's much more difficult. He plays from there. Horrible. Okay? So the key with that one, lift with your arm, then slide your own leg onto the hamstring. You're going to find power generation is really constrained because it's glued here. Make sense? Happy?
Do one more without talking.
Which one? The first one or the second one?
That easy.
That easy one.
No, I didn't. Not that one. The second one.
Second. Because my body weight is probably a little bit constrained onto my left, but relatively neutral, right? Now, what happens if I realise that that's happening and go all in? So as he swings all the way under, goes that way. Oh, suddenly, so that's something different. Now I've aligned my body posture parallel with Ethan, yeah? The point of deep half guard is perpendicular arrangement. He's that way, I'm that way, we agree? That's why it works. And he takes me in areas where I've got no base that way, or he goes out the back and I've got no base. Make sense? So what I'm doing is breaking that paradigm by going aggressively parallel with him. So again, as he sits under, I'm going to base heavy with my left, go, pull. So I've dropped my hip above his head, but jumped high. Now, in a perfect world, you can just circle that out and fall. Okay? So do the full move. And then it's a different passing scenario there. So there's a speed element to it, okay? In a less than ideal world, it's like here, that's fine. Just sit up, complete the sit that we've been doing all the way through, makes sense? You've just ruined his deep half guard anyway. Just continue the sit all the way around the head. He's lost the deep half guard. He has to come to a wrestler, makes sense? This will feel a bag of shit if you do it slow. Okay? So the best way to rep it, okay, you understand the mechanics. As he sits up, I go, try to get my weight off. So watch what I did. He's sitting up on this leg. My arse is going to go over the base of my hand. 1, 2, lift. Cock that thing back. His legs are going to try and follow. He might be able to keep it, but your arms are in the game. See? Alright, still in the game. Pretty much out. Doesn't really matter at that point. It's going to be difficult for him to continue to invert over. So I'm always in the. I don't see there.
Smoking
I'm probably alright.
Yeah, it's sound.
Sleeping.
Half an hour.
Okay?
No matter where your ass fucking.
Does he not try to get above his head?
What? My opinion's not relevant.
I don't want bum dogs like you.
I was gonna say my dog's like you every now and again.
Are you trying to step that leg out or are you trying to keep
No, not a long step. No. Long step would be this, so as he sits up. Long step would be this way. You see how I pull him back in the way I've come? No, I'm like, I suppose there's an element that is very similar to a long step. You're going hand, elbow, arse. But no, I'm trying to like,
you have to draw the knee more than
yeah. I'm cocking that way, whereas like the long step is more. We'll call this the dog piss pass, yeah? So we're going to deep half dog. Right, there you go, Josh. It's the dog piss pass, okay? We sit up. 1, 2, 3.